Hello, everyone. My name is Dr. David Orman, and you're listening to Dr. Orman's Lifecast. Today, as always, is going to be an unusual topic. It is the title I called it, Personalize Your Nutrition and Krabi Krabong. There's a combination I bet you've never heard before. Let me start at the beginning. If I said the word emperor to you, you would think of maybe a pyramid with the person, the emperor, on top, as in the one on charge, and then people underneath it. In America, of course, would be the president, vice president, senate, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And the same is true for designing herbal medicine. So there is what's known as the emperor herb, which is the major herb. And then there are secondary herbs, herbs that help to support the major herb. And there are tertiary levels or additional supportive herbs, which help to counter any potential side effect or help to enhance the particular formula. So if you notice, it's very, very, very finely and detailedly and crafted in detail, I should say. It is very precise. It is very focused. So you have a problem such as low back pain. So there'll be a particular main herb. So there may be one such as there's an herb called rhizoma, which if you look at it, it looks like a piece of a tire from a car. It's not appealing, and by itself, it is not good tasting. But it is one of the most amazing herbs in terms of helping the kidney energy, which then helps alleviate low back, which then also helps alleviate pain in the knee, pain in the ankles, basically from the lower limbs in particular. It also improves energy, improves the functioning of the brain, enhances memory. It also enhances libido. And then there'll be secondary herbs which help the function of the primary one. And then, like I said, the third one, there'll be herbs which help, like for example, there'll be one called rhizoma, which is an herb which helps to blend things together more precisely. So if we were to do the mathematics of it, it would be 1 + 1 = 3. In other words, the individual herbs are effective, but when you combine it with rhizoma, it helps them become even stronger than the individual herbs. And then there'll be sometimes what's called a meridian target or a meridian enhancer, which is an herb which helps to focus or bring the formula to the particular meridian. So meridians are nothing more than pathways of energy that are associated with organs. So in this case, they would help to bring the formula, the medicinal value of the formula to the kidneys themselves. So very precise, very focused. And so that is such a different way of thinking than what you see in Western, in American nutrition. In American nutrition, you say, okay, there's a particular problem. There's pain. And let's get a list of 7, 8, or 10, or what have you, a finite number of all of the substances which could help alleviate pain. Throw them all together, and let's hope 1 or 2 of them might work. And it is problematic because you're crossing your fingers, so to speak. It is poorly designed. It is generally not effective, and it usually has limited. It also has some side effects. Often people get headaches, people get stomach upset because it's not blended the way it needs to be blended. So let me leave that part aside for a second. There is a martial art that a lot of people have heard of called Muay Thai. Muay Thai in Thailand is football here in America, or soccer in most of the South American countries or in parts of Europe. It is the national sport. In fact, I don't even know what the second sport, like here maybe baseball, but I don't even know what the second sport would be. Anyway, Muay Thai is the sport. The art is called Muay Baran, and the weapons portion of it is called Krabi Krabong. Excuse me. Krabong uses swords, sticks, Various lengths. The typical one is 36 inches. Others go up to, oh, probably 6 feet, and several other weapons as well. It's one of the most interesting, challenging arts that I have ever participated in. And every Monday morning, I get a live session from Bangkok, a live lesson from Bangkok. My teacher, I've been so blessed with having phenomenal teachers. They always seem to say something, either every class or every seminar, that transcends martial arts and applies to life. And what my teacher said is this: I am not teaching you my Krabi Krabong. I am teaching you so that you can learn your own style of Krabi Krabong. And what he is basically saying is, I'm giving you the tools, I'm giving you the foundation, I'm giving you examples, I'm giving you how to learn, I'm giving you a full range of things now based on your uh, style, based on your body type, but based on your overall energy, based on what you want to accomplish. You have to make it into your own. Another way of saying it is, yeah, it looks a lot like other people's, but you have to personalize it if you really want to make it successful. You have to personalize it. And soon as he said that, that just hit me so much, because I see that aspect in so many areas of life, and in particular with herbal medicine, with nutrition, and with natural medicine to begin with. You can't just do a one size fits all. Western medicine has a lot to offer. Where they fall short is, this antibiotic is good for this problem. And in natural medicine, when it is done properly, we say, let me look at the person and design a formula for them. So Western medicine may say, here's one antibiotic and it's good for those 10 people with similar conditions. And natural health would say, see those 10 people? We may end up designing 6 or 8 or 10 different formulas, because each of them has their own unique fingerprint. Each of them has their own unique chemistry, and each of them are individuals and thus need to be treated as such. And when I do acupuncture, even though people, I'll see, for example, in a given day, maybe 15 people, let's say, and 10 of them may come in and their primary problem, their primary concern is low back pain. But I'll do 7, 8 different types of treatment specifically for that, because one person is 6'3" and 300 pounds, and another person is 5'2", 89 pounds. And to think that the same type of protocol would work for this person as it would this person. Some people are real hyper and need to calm down. Most people are deficient and need to be elevated. So if you think of a 3-layer house, and the layer in the middle we'll call, let's call normal, or let's call, what would be a better word? Let's call healthy. And the layer above is considered excess. And the layer below will consider deficiency. So excess people, they're real hyper, and when they talk like this, and they talk so fast, and they sweat a lot, and they're loud, and they're boisterous. They have so much energy, they need to burn it off. So we would do a treatment to help move that energy and help to dissipate some of the excess, which is causing usually heat and other issues. So insomnia, for example, would be a classic one. Problem with vision would be a classic one. Anger, frustration, depression. Why? Because there's excess heat, and it always involves the liver. Now, most people are deficient. They come in and their voice is slower. I'm exaggerating. Their voice is slower. Their voice is tired. They're just exhausted. How are you doing today? Oh boy, I'm so tired. That's not enough energy. And that usually originates from kidney energy, lack of kidney energy, and other potential problems also. But they need more support. They need issues. So, for example, we would not typically do electroacupuncture, or we would not do any type of like hard, aggressive massage or cupping or anything along those lines, because that's pulling energy out of the system when the system's already deficient. So the one size fits all, whether it be a treatment in Western medicine, whether it be a treatment in, well, look at this formula, it has 17 different herbs for, improving vision. That's generally considered a low grade, and you are much, much, much better off from a health standpoint as well as a financial standpoint, finding people who can say, let me see what you are all about. Let me look at your system. Let me look at your needs, your chemistry, and design something specific for you and only you. And that is really the way to go. The best way of describing it is we treat people, not disease. Thank you for listening to this podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to email me at david@davidorman.com or comment below. I will address everything. Thank you very much.